Greetings and welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and I am extremely excited to be bringing you a brand new Gem That Rush series, the Town Hall 12, as we get it to max from an impossibly rushed state. And it's thanks to sponsors like Nostale. Nostale is a free-to-play anime action MMORPG which takes you on an exciting journey through a world full of mystery with your friends. More than 30 specialist classes and tons of loyal pets provide plenty of excitement and variety in PvP. Choose your class, personalize your character, tame wild animals, train them, and use them tactically in battle. Become part of a thrilling journey and change the fate of the world, exploring breathtaking locations on your adventures, fighting against monsters and other players, or joining forces to defeat even more powerful enemies. The link is in the description. Download and play Nostale today. Please do click on that link. It helps support this series, and it is all new. A lot of people think, oh, maybe this is just a rehashed series. I'll tell you why. It's brand new. There are two major aspects to this series that are going to be amazing. Now, first of all, you'll notice there are no heroes. So we will do this entire series with no heroes. And the second one, which is even more important than the first, is the fact that every single dollar spent on this account will be donated in kind to a charity. So I just, I was having some thoughts about the recent episodes and the thousands of dollars that we've spent on the Fix That Rush series that is actually getting relatively close to completion. And we had this account that we did recently on a live stream, and I thought, you know what, let's make this different. Let's make it special. Let's do something rather than just spending a bunch of gems. Let's do something good for other people as well, because I'm telling you right now, I'm extremely fortunate to be in this position, to be doing this for a living for the past 6 years, streaming, casting, content creating, and it's thanks to you guys. It's thanks to the viewer. So hey, you can help me out right here by, of course, supporting this series by hitting the like button on this video. All right, I know. Okay, and remember, Galadon doesn't ask you to hit it. He asks you to gently depress it, gently touch it. Don't slap it, don't smash it, just gently hit the like button. I would appreciate it very much. It doesn't take too much effort, and it makes a big difference, because if we can get the support behind this series, then we can get more sponsors, and then we can spend more money, and we can give more money to charity. All right, and perhaps your charity. Let me know down in the comments if you have a charity that you would like to see me support in a future episode. Now, what we're watching right here is a momentous occasion for the Town Hall 12. This is my very first attack that I've ever conducted on this account. That's right, I had never attacked other than in the tutorial. So we went out with some level 1 giants, level 2 hog riders, and level 1 archers, and a dragon in the clan castle. And we didn't get very far. All right, we did not get very far, but obviously there is a lot that we could do to improve upon this, and we will. Trust me, I know just what to do. With your help and with hopefully the help of some sponsors, we will be making great things happen to this account, and we will be experimenting with different attacks and farming strategies that do not involve using heroes. Now, yes, I realize that this account is strange in that I don't have the heroes at all. They're not placed on the playing field. But there's many players that are out there that don't have their heroes available because they're upgrading. So this is kind of a way to relate to those players that maybe can't play with their heroes right now because they can't afford to gem them. So we've got this to kind of, there's all these multiple reasons why we're doing this series. And again, I would love your support. If you haven't hit that like button yet, now is the time to gently tap the like button. All right, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be pushing for the likes, just because I feel like it's going to help the series overall, and we need success behind this series because it's actually for a really good cause. Okay, so as you can see, obviously we've got some upgrading to do. We didn't have a lot of troop space in that first attack, and we didn't have any troop levels in that attack either. So we start out, now we did buy, I believe in the first episode, we bought a package of gems, and we have most of those gems left. So those gems are going to gradually be spent here today, as you can see. And as we do that, I believe there was another $100 pack in there somewhere. There was. So there was the initial, if you saw the first episode where we went from Town Hall 1 to Town Hall 12 in 45 minutes. If you didn't see that, make sure you check that video out. It was amazing. And if you did, congratulations. Thank you for coming back because, well, yeah. So, okay. So the fundamentals of this account are no heroes, and yes, we need to get the storages maxed out first if possible. It makes the most sense because we're going to be working a lot with runes. We're going to be buying them in packages, hopefully getting them in clan games rewards. I don't know wherever else we're going to get them, but we'll be getting a lot of runes. So we want to fill the storages as full as possible when we do that. And then, of course, we need to level up some troops, we need to level up these camps, and we need to level up the clan castle. All of the things that will hopefully give us the best success ratio when attacking without heroes. Now, I will say, of course, the value of a power potion is immense. Definitely suggest to grab power potions whenever you can. But of course, there will be times when you don't have any power potions, and I will do those in future episodes as well. We won't always attack with maxed out power potions. We will occasionally go with the noob troops that we're stuck with, unfortunately. Okay, so now also, here is another thing we want to work on, and that is the mines and the pumps. I mean, who loves free resources, right? I mean, everybody needs free resources, so we might as well level these up just a bit. They're pretty cheap in the beginning. You'll also notice that our Dark Elixir is absolutely off the board insane, okay? Now, I have a level 1 Dark Elixir storage, and I have over 500,000 Dark Elixir right now. So the good news about that is we've got a ton of Elixir to upgrade, say, Dark Elixir troops later on, and we're not losing a great deal in raids right now because of the small storages, despite the fact that we have a massive amount of Dark. So yes, the laboratory is going to get upgraded. We're going to max that out actually in today's episode because, well, I mean, obviously we want to have the lab as high as possible because then when we use the power potions, we get those max level troops. Because remember, the power potions are only as strong, they're only as capable as your lab is. Doesn't depend upon anything else but your lab level. So we're going to go ahead and max out the lab. That's right, level 10. And what else? Defenses. Not really going to worry about defenses that much, but you'll notice here that we are now up to almost 220 housing space. I believe in that first attack we had 80. Yeah, so come on. I have an excuse, okay, before you go on the comments and tell me how badly I failed that raid. Okay, so let's go ahead, and now that we have, over 200 housing space, we are going to get a raid underway with the use of a power potion, and we're going to train up ourselves, well, you guessed it, some basic barching. Because, everybody loves a basic barch, right? A bunch of basic barches out there. And yeah, so we will train 110 archers and 110 barbs, roughly, more or less. And we will just rinse and repeat in the beginning. Now, that's not my long-term farming army, but, I've been called a basic barch before, so we will go ahead and do that. Now, in the meantime, how about, can any of you out there beat this record? Is this a Clash World record right here that we are putting together as I take every single builder potion that I can possibly find? I got these from the trophy rewards. I got them from the packages. I got them from the shop. I got them from the closet. I got them from under the bed. I got them from, the Gem Juice Road as well. So we stacked up as many potions as we could, and we ended up with some awfully busy builders. That's right. Almost 17 hours of boost left. 17 hours of those puppies working at 10x speed. Now that's going to help out because obviously we had the builders tied up with those max level storages, or at least getting them up to max level. 4 of 5 builders are doing that. And then we're going to work on the spell factories. Of course, we have to unlock spells. I mean, if they're not unlocked, you can't use them. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the spell factories, the dark spell factory as well, because again, I'm not sure which way I'm going to be headed with this as far as what armies are going to be best, but I do love a good earthquake. I mean, I live in California, so I don't mean that literally, but a good earthquake spell. Okay, so like I was talking about, elixir collectors and mines, gonna go through some upgrades here, looking a little bit better, and we're not, we're digging into the gems a little bit. We don't want to go crazy, but then, on the other hand, I don't mind going crazy as much now because the money goes to charity as well. So any money, again, we spend also goes to charity an equal amount. So another reason to, that's right, gently tap the like button on the video. Make sure if you haven't yet, now is your chance. It's almost your last chance. It's not your very last chance. I'll give you one more chance, but it's almost there. So if you haven't by now, please do me that favor. All right, so we've expanded the room in the clan castle. Now we haven't quite gone maxed out yet because, well, I just don't really feel like spending tons on buying resources just to max out a clan castle that isn't really going to make a significant difference yet. At least I don't think it is. It is about time with a level 7 clan castle to get into our very first Barch raid. Now, as we look for a base to attack, obviously we're looking for loot, but we're also looking for a base that we could get the loot from, right? I mean, some of these bases have terrible loot, others have terrible designs, but the one problem is, despite how rushed I am, I'm not really being matched up with bases that are as bad as me. And I think that's probably because I am below average. Well below average. And I'm willing to admit that today. I mean, look at this base. This is like anti-Barch. The wizard tower's on the outside. I mean, this guy knows. Noor knows what's going on. He knows that Barch is coming after his little rush to Town Hall 12 that is infinitely less rushed than my base. But okay, we get on to a Town Hall 11 right here. And how about this Town Hall 11? So at least we're seeing 11s. Nope. Not a lot of loot on the outside. We're looking for loot around the outside of the base. We're looking for mines and pumps that look like they're pretty full. That is ideally what we want, because remember, we don't have anything but Barch. We don't have any heroes, and oh wow. If I didn't know better, I think I was looking at my own base until I saw the Archer Queen there. So yeah, in fact, I don't even have any spells on this one. So no spells, no siege machine, no CC troops. We're just trying to see what we can do with Barch. All right. And I feel like we should be going after a Town Hall 12, just to be fair, right? And we want a lot of loot. What the heck? Okay, remember, we're seeing strange bases because we're down in the hidden trophy range of Clash of Clans. High-level town halls that are extremely low in trophies. And this is generally what you see. You see a lot of dead bases. You see a lot of strange bases and poorly designed bases as well. It's interesting, and it is kind of the dark underbelly of Clash of Clans. Now, generally, what I'm looking for here is 500,000 of each resource. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is pretty good. We don't care about Dark Elixir. Remember, those mines, those collectors look pretty full, and they're sitting towards the outside. Over 500,000 of each resource, and we're just going to go. So I'm going to go by quadrant here. We drop barbs at the bottom, archers, barbs at 9 o'clock, and then some archers. Then we'll repeat this at 12 o'clock. Trying to drop about a quarter of each time, so that by the time we get to 3 o'clock, and then we drop some more archers, that almost everybody is deployed, and we can just save a few to kind of look and see. You know, these are pretty full mines and pumps, so it's easy to tell where the loot is. And so we'll just sit here and maybe drop a few extras where it looks like we're not getting through. Like right here, and then, oh, there's a gold mine that's almost full up here. So we're going to send in the rest of the barbs. And they should wrap around and get to that gold mine. That is most of the loot right there. Nice, nice. And check it out. We're about to win this one. We're about to get a star against a Town Hall 12 with only Barch. So listen, you basic Barches, this actually works, okay? So don't be giving me a hard time down in the comments. This attack strategy works if you're at a low enough trophy count to find terrible, terrible bases like this. And of course it is dead and rushed and poorly designed. I mean, it does all of the bonuses for Galadon, and it's just a matter of finding more like this. Check out that 1 million in loot. That is our very first true farming raid that we've done on this account. And of course we have level 8 Barch, and that helps a lot. Okay, so there it is. There's the proof on my profile. It shows Conqueror, win 25 multiplayer battles. Battle number 1 is in the books. And there it is. There is Galadon question mark. I would also be interested in renaming him. I'm just not sure what to rename him to. And yeah, so let's get back to, let's see. Before we go, I just wanted to go ahead and make a few more quick upgrades. We obviously are fans of the free loot. We're not going to worry about defenses yet, even though defenses are insanely cheap. You know, it's like 2 gold to upgrade an archer tower and 8 gold to upgrade a cannon. Okay, it's not quite that cheap, but it's pretty darn cheap. Now, also, we're not going to worry about obstacles on this account. So yes, we are going to get rid of pretty much all of the obstacles, except for, okay, fine. I'll keep like 1 birth date surprise. And we'll keep 1. And then the stones. I do love the rocks, so as we can get some shovels, we will be using those to move the rocks over by the trader. And okay, so taking a look at what we don't have a lot unlocked yet, but we do have balloons and minions unlocked. So we're going to slowly work on upgrading those. Obviously, yeah, we don't have infinite power potions, so we do have to concern ourselves with eventually actually upgrading troops. And so that'll be one of the first things we do is upgrade troops. And this would be the case with any rushed account. I would suggest upgrade your clan castle, upgrade your camps, upgrade your lab, upgrade your troops. Those are key because if you're actively playing Clash, you're going to be attacking more than defending, and that's going to serve you the best if you're trying to unrush your account. Now remember, this base is called the Progress Base, and I had forgotten about that. Okay, so the way this base works is everything above and to the left of the walls is maxed out. Everything below and to the right needs work, needs upgrades, and we had forgotten that half of the golden elixir storages and the lab, the outside of the lab anyway, the external appearance of the lab is maxed out. So we could technically put those up there, leaving room for the other sets of storages because they will be coming over soon, I promise. And then, let's see. Okay, we do have those builders working crazy. So we're going to go ahead and set the last builder into action, working on this level 4 gold mine that he's going to get done in just a couple of minutes. And then we are going to move on to the very special status report, where we review the total amount spent. And today, it wasn't all shown in the episode, but we did spend $119.94. Full disclosure, we bought a couple of packages. I bought another 14,000 gems. And of course, we have to add that to what we spent to get this account to where it is. So those things combined, including the gold pass that I bought last season that I'd forgotten to add in the original episode, is $424.79. So, I am happy to report that a donation in kind has been made to the Wounded Warrior Project. All right, so check them out at woundedwarriorproject.org. The Wounded Warrior Project is an excellent charity, and their focus is veterans and service members who incurred a physical or mental injury, illness, or wound while serving in the military on or after September 11th, 2001. So check them out at woundedwarriorproject.org. There is the receipt for the donation and the very first donation of many, many to come throughout this very long series. So support in any way you can. Come by a Facebook live stream and at least hit that thumbs up button on the YouTube video today. Okay, so gems spent today. Not cheap either. 9,371, over $66 worth for time spent. Well, we're only an hour and a half total on this account right now. And of course, next goals. Well, I need to hear your charity suggestions in the comments, and yes, I'll be basic barching for a little while longer. Now, of course, thank you as always for the likes. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end. Thank you for your support, Galafam. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to people, animals, and the planet. I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon! Anybody who doesn't like this episode is a basic...
Peter!